Yeah. Hello everyone. Good morning and welcome to another episode with TraderSmith on the pre-bail. So it is already 1:46. So we'll wait for one more minute and we'll start the session. So before I start the session, I would like to show you the disclaimer. The content in this presentation podcast should not be considered as an investment advice or recommendation to buy or sell security. All information is intended for educational purpose only and in no way should be considered investment advice. Yeah. So 8:47. So we'll start now. So here are the news. Federal Reserve official delivered their fourth straight 75 basis point interest rate increase, hints at a smaller increase ahead. The ultimate level of interest rate will be higher than previously expected. It is not very premature to be thinking about its pause, but clearly the Fed is less hawkish, not rigid, and open to consider the impact of past rate hike and the lag effects. RBI MPC meets today will submit a report to government. Bank of England set for biggest rate hike in 33 years ET. And here the news again. RBL Bank has revised the interest rates on fixed deposit below 2 CR, senior citizen at the biggest beneficiary. Dalmia Bharat reports net profit decline of 77% to INR 50 CR and revenue grew 15% to INR 2,971 CR. So Triveni Turbine board approves buyback of shares via tender offer worth INR 190 CR. And earnings will be Adani Enterprise, HDFC, Hero Motors Corp, HPCL, Rain, SRF, and Coromandel. Earnings is there. So here are the market of world, most important one, US, EU, and Asia. So Nasdaq was actually down by 3.36%, Dow was down by 1.55%, and S&P 500 was down by minus 2.5%. DAX was actually is minus here. So DAX was actually down by 0.61%. FTSE was down by 0.58, and CSE 40 was down by 0.81%. SGX Nifty is down by 0.92%. Then Nikkei, Shanghai, Hang Seng all were actually down except Hang Seng, which was just up by 2.35%, and Kospi was up by 0.62%. So these are the US market, and now we'll take the derivatives data point. So Nifty 50 PCR stand by 0.96. Maximum call open interest was seen at 18,400, which amounts to 1.59 lakh, followed by 18,500, which amounts to 1.56 lakh. Maximum put open interest was seen at 18,000, which amounts to 1.48 lakh, followed by 17,500, which amounts to 1.47 lakh. Same way, Bank Nifty PCR stand by 0.67. Maximum call open interest was seen at 41,500, which amounts to 1.49 lakh, followed by 42,000, which amounts to 1.19 lakh. Maximum put open interest for Bank Nifty Bank was seen at 40,500, which amounts to 73.73 thousand, followed by 41,000, which is again 73.33. So this was the derivatives data. And looking at the world market and SGX opening as well, we can expect that the index might open on gap down, highly expected. And now I would like to talk about Nifty straight away, and we will see how the market is expected to behave. So actually, as we have seen that derivatives data and the world market and this last couple of days also, because of this international data that is actually happening around the globe, interest rates hikes and all that, which is actually weighing on the market. And we have seen that profit booking also yesterday. and index is actually currently facing resistance at 18,200 from last few times. So because of that reason, we can say that upper limit is actually having resistance at 18,800. And if you look at the support level for Nifty, so support level is actually placed at 17,800 followed by 17,900. So means the recent high was 18,096, which was on 15th of September. Then we have seen a fear of consolidation phase where market has hit at its means we can say that it has retested its 100 DMA. From again 100 DMA, it has shown some resilience and it has tried to move upside, and now and we can say that the index is again facing the resistance. So looking at the data that is being released, looking at the interest rate, we can say that this can act as a strong resistance, and it will be really hard for the market to surpass that resistance level. And we are also expecting a gap down opening in today's trading session, because the what I have seen, that I have shown you that how US market has closed. So this is about Nifty 50. Now I would be showing about talking about Nifty Bank. So Nifty Bank, the recent high that it has made at 40,840, 41,840, and then we have seen the fair amount of consolidation phase, and again the bank has actually tried to show resilience and it has tried to move upside. But from the last 1 week of the trading session, if you'll observe, actually in the index is trading in a very tight range, and it is actually trapped in the wood, we can say, and it is not out of the wood. So now what next? The next is like index is having support at 40,800, and as we have said that we might expect a gap down opening, so that 40,800 can go up in the opening only. And once it is actually breached, then we are expecting a support at 39,800, 40,000 followed by 39,800. That can act as a support for Nifty Bank. And so far as its resistance is there, the resistance is placed around, as you can see here at the chart itself. So for taking the fresh, we'll call the Nifty Bank has to pass at the 14,800 or 42,000 level, we can say, so we can take a fresh call on it. So as of now, we have to be very smart, and we have to track the world market interest rate data and how RBI Feds are treating its interest rates, and monitoring this our market. We have to be very careful about that, and we have to be very smart while taking the investment call. So thank you so much for your patient hearing. Thank you.
Rahi, 1 minute, I would like to add one or two.
Yeah, sure.
So actually, this market, Nifty 50 especially, is facing resistance from the last few months around 18,200. Now, once again, after this interest rate data and all, confirm that it may face, and today it is showing gap down opening. So let's see how it is going to be. So from now onward, unless and until it will not cross 18,200, we will not consider a fresh bull call. First thing. Another thing is that now it will most probably, it will once again enter into sideways zone with some negativity from short-term perspective in Nifty, and likewise in Bank Nifty also. Bank Nifty is facing resistance around 42,000, and now most probably it will breach 40,000 levels in this 41,000 kind of level, 40,800 kind of level in gap down opening. So psychological support as well as minor technical support is placed around 40,000, 39,800. Once it will breach, then we can say that below 40,000, once again it will also enter into, Bank Nifty will also enter into sideways zone with negative bias from short-term perspective, or at least next week, 1 week perspective. So overall sentiment now most probably it will turn. Another thing is that today this RBI meeting is there, and RBI is going to submit its reports to government and parliament, that how they are failing, even not only RBI, how across the globe central banks are failing to curb this inflation, and how it is going to impact our hard economy. So after that report also, we can say that let's see how RBI is going to play. Most probably, in my opinion, they are going to play in two ways. First thing is that most probably they to cop up the US Federal Reserve, they will hike interest rate. Another thing is that most probably now RBI from now onward will start pressurizing banks also to raise interest rate hike on fixed deposits. And some banks in India also taking some preemptive actions, that they have already started to increase interest rate on fixed deposit and saving account. And most probably now, in my opinion, the RBI will start pressurizing these banks. So let's see how this banks is going to impact, because once this interest rate will start increasing on fixed deposits or saving account, then it is once again going to give pressure on this banking margins. So the way banking index, Bank Nifty is growing or gaining from the last few months. So once again, it will this banking index will also enter into that sideways one kind of situation. So let's see how market is going to impact. So we need some more data. Most probably after RBI report, we will take more cues. We will get more clarity, and then only we will draw a conclusion. All these are expectations, in my opinion. So it will take less at least 1 or 2 days. And let's connected with us today. Today, I think in evening around 4:30 there is stock darbar, and then next week Bajar pe charcha. Thanks, one. That's it from my side. Thank you. Thanks for joining this session.